Hello YouTubers, in this video I will show you the review of the Sonoff POW. This is a device that measures how much power something is using. It is rated for maximum of 16 amp, input voltage between 85 and 250, AC, which is 16 amp, which is about 3500 watt, and it is Wi-Fi. Let me go ahead and open this up. The enclosure for this is very similar to Sonoff TH16 and Sonoff 10. It has that same hole on the side, and to connect it, you have the output on the very left, 2 grounds, 2 neutrals, and an input. This is a 2016 model. Has a fancy looking white relay compared to other Sonoff devices. Okay, so this relay is rated for 20 amps at 125 volt. Or 17 amps at 277 volt, 1 horsepower at about 250 or 125 AC. And this one also has a fuse, so if you find yourself that this thing isn't working, make sure to check the fuse and replace it if necessary. We're going to take a look at the back of the circuit just to see what's going on. Looks like we have right here is the current sensor or something. This is what senses the current. We have that ESP chip right over here, and there's the memory chip for it. It looks a little bit bigger. Then we have a 3.3 voltage regulator right here, bridge rectifier here, and there's the Wi-Fi antenna. The connections still look pretty beefy. There's plenty of solder on there. I'm still thinking that this right here is to flash it, but it's not labeled. Only the positive and the ground is labeled. Let's put this together and I'll connect a light bulb and we'll see how accurate this is. So I have this old power supply cable. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this up, and then I'll connect this light bulb, and we'll see. This is supposed to be using 8.5 watts, but we'll see how close it will get. And also I have this watt meter, and we'll see how it compares to this. This doesn't say how accurate it is. The output is on the very far left, so we just press these tabs in. This is neutral, earth, then we have the neutral, the input. Okay, so now that's connected. Now we'll connect the power. Okay, power is connected. Click on EB-Link app, then I will add another device. So I will hit the plus button, then I will press and hold this button here till the blue light flashes. Okay, blue light is flashing. We'll hit next. Next, and it's connecting. Okay, now I added the POW. I will click on it. I will turn the light bulb on. The light bulb is on, and current power 0 watts. 037, current power 7 watts. Very interesting. Now I'm gonna unplug it. I'm gonna plug this in to see how it compares. So unplug. I'm gonna plug the extension cord into this side, and I'm gonna plug in the Sonoff. Okay, and it's using 0.6 watts. It says 0 over here. I'm gonna hit on. And using 10.4 watts, 10.3. This one still says 0, and it says 7 watts. That's very interesting because these numbers are. Oh, I see. So 10 watts is a total. So of the relay and of the light bulb, and that's showing 7. So Sonoff is using 3.2 watts. Is that what it's saying? Okay, the way we're gonna test this, I'm gonna take the Sonoff 10. No, I'm gonna do a Sonoff 16. I'm gonna hook it up and see how many watts it's using, just to kind of help determine how accurate this 7 watts is. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the light bulb off. Still says 7, hasn't updated yet. Okay, back to 0. So I'm gonna unplug the power, disconnect these wires. I'm gonna disconnect these wires. I'm gonna set this over here. I'm gonna take the Sonoff 16. It went gray because it went offline. I'm gonna unscrew this and I'm gonna plug the power in. Okay. It's reading 0.6 watts, TH16. Okay, switch to manual mode. On. Huh. It's showing 10 watts. Off. 0.2. On. 10 watts. Off. 0.2. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect this light bulb. Okay, so light bulb disconnected, and I'm gonna turn the light on. Off. On. So the relay is using, so it's 0.5 off 0.3. So the relay is using 0.3, 0.25, 2.5 watts. So each one of these Sonoff devices you have, they use about half a watt, which isn't very much at all if you think about it. Okay, so that's disconnected. So this light bulb is using about 10 watts or so according to the meter, and is using about 7 watts according to this. I'm gonna disconnect that. Now I am going to disconnect this, and I'm going to connect it to the Sonoff. I'm going to connect this to the light bulb. I have these wire things. They might be a little big. I have another one that's a little bit smaller. Okay. Okay, those are connected. Okay, now I'm going to turn the power on and we'll see how much it's using. So here goes. I plug it in. And it's using 9.5 watts. And the light bulb is rated for 8.5. So it's using a watt extra. So light bulb by itself is 9.5. Light bulb in the Sonoff is about 10.2 or so. The Sonoff POW is off by about 2.4 watts, give or take, if this meter is correct. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, please let me know why you didn't like it, so I'll know for next time how to improve my videos. I really appreciate it. Thanks.